I am Baby Rider, aka Tom Scott, and joining me today is the ever-loving Nez. Say hello, brother.
Oh, hey there.
And so, like I said, tonight we are going to be showing off the youngest and brightest that the WP Discord has to offer. As the rules of this tournament is that players under the platinum rank and below, and players that haven't made the top 8 in our Friday night tournaments are only allowed in this. So it sort of encourages a learning environment for newer players to sort of get that tournament experience that they otherwise wouldn't. And first up, it looks like we have Kadzao and Scythe. And Scythe is the reigning champion, is he not?
Yeah, he won last week. Did pretty well. He fought. Who did he fight? It was an Ed player. I remember that much.
MVP?
Was it Sagwa? It might have been Sagwa.
Oh yeah. So Scythe has been a long-time entrant and WP member. So has he won a Fledgling before, or was that his first?
That was his first.
Oh really? Okay, that's good. It's cool. Look, I've seen from watching Scythe like at majors and like in our tournaments and stuff. He's one of those guys that you can see has improved a lot from having the opportunity of entering these online tournaments.
Yeah, definitely.
So which is cool to see. You see a lot of people sort of come through. It's almost like a system that sort of like pushes people through. Like you see people join and then they gradually get better and then they start winning and then they progress and you see them go to other things and it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It looks like we're getting into the first match now.
Yeah, it should be a good one. What do you think of Smelly, the Cammy player?
Smelly?
Yeah.
Well,
just general thoughts.
Well,
you can be honest.
How do I put it nicely?
No, you can be honest.
He's an average Cammy player and he's an average person.
Yeah.
Nah, Smelly's good. He's a gentleman.
Alright, let's get into this.
Yep, game 1 of this week's Fledgling tournament. We are here weekly, remember everybody, so tune in every Wednesday at 8:30 PM. Let's go. Kadzao going with the Dalsim. I know that he plays Manat a lot.
Yes,
now, yeah, but I thought Manat was his main these days.
No, maybe. I don't know. He plays them both like an even amount when I see him playing.
So, but no, he's another player that's improved a ton.
Oh, definitely. He's a lot better than his rank implies.
Yeah.
He always has to be.
I agree. He just has like a Street Fighter brain, and Scythe's one of those guys as well, actually.
Well, Scythe has just come all the way back from Japan. He was
that's right.
Evo Tokyo just a couple of days ago.
Didn't do too bad. I did actually have a mental blank. Joining us also tonight is one of the Team WP daddies, Part Professor. So I'm terribly sorry. I forgot that you were back casting. I'm an idiot.
No, that's fine. I wasn't sure if we were going to speak on it, but it's,
yeah, it's all right. More the merrier. But so I took the first round, and this is Karen Dalsim for the most part is just like every other matchup for Dalsim. It's just don't get knocked down, basically. It's hard for Dalsim in this game because more than ever, it's so cutthroat. Like, you know, you make a mistake against these characters and it's just 70% gone. Like, see?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Scythe didn't get the V-trigger confirmed.
Just play a bit patient, just relax.
Yeah.
Right.
Good back throw, there you go. Good round for
very nice.
Kadzao. And Kadzao going with the V-trigger too, interestingly enough. Well, anything's better than Dalsim's V-trigger one. Like, realistically.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, Dalsim's, Vegas, who else has a really bad one? Oh no, he's gonna get hit. No, he's not actually.
No?
I take that back. It's invincible at the very start.
Yeah.
It's not very invincible though.
It's interesting because it's like a lot of characters have specific meaties to blow up Dalsim wake up super. Well, this could be dead. Let's see. Or will he go for a reset? No, he takes max damage, meaty. Oh, he missed his meaty. Good tech. Ooh, this is scary now. Oh, here comes the yoga.
This could be anyone's.
Oh no, he missed it.
The chip.
Yeah, I like that choice.
Very smart.
With in V trigger, Kadzao had nothing he could do about that then. But Still not over. Like,
Yeah,
Kazao didn't get bodied. It was even. It was just that Scythe made a couple choices that went his way rather than Kazao's. So, let's see if he can adjust. Or is he going to switch to Menard? No, he's going straight back in. And here comes that Dalsim game. Immaculate spacing. Oh, there we go. TP shenanigans. Oh, we missed his meaty. Maybe it was on purpose, we don't know. Safe strings. Croutons. Oh, I like that approach from Scythe. Ooh, that sweep should have hit, but it didn't. Nerfs. Ooh, anti-air trade. You'll take that if you're Kazao. I like this aggressive style he's got going on.
Yeah, he's doing well.
It's doing really well. Like, it's different. He sort of is playing a lot more aggressive with his buttons than he was in the last game. And Scythe seems to be struggling with it a little bit. Here comes the V-trigger.
Ooh,
Take
yeah. This is a...
Good tag.
He can make the comeback for sure.
Ooh, he
Karen
didn't
has good
confirm.
damage. Oh, oh no.
This could be bad.
Yeah, he's got the positioning on him though.
Kazao just needs one hit. Oh no. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, what a sniper didn't kill! Oh,
no.
Oh,
Oh, the double
my
snipe.
goodness.
He hit him with the 360 no scope. What do you reckon of the Ingrid costume, Tom?
Well, look, I'm not someone who has like a massive partial like care for Ingrid.
Oh no, me
That's
neither,
from-
dude.
That's from before my time, so...
Well, she's like, you know, people just like the design. They don't care
Yeah,
about the
no.
character.
And Ingrid. No, I mean, it's a cool costume, and Scythe has... I'm gonna say that's probably the best color. Oh, he drops the jab.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, he could be dead though.
Oh no.
Oh, no, he dropped it.
Oh no. He's gonna be dead for sure if
Right.
he manages to deal with this. Oh,
Wasn't sure on how to punish. Oh, here comes
Can't
the
blame
guy. Oh,
him.
he dashed it.
So messy.
oh, he
Kazao.
Oh, Kazao.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
hurt.
The fiery armpits.
Good.
Dalsim takes game 2.
Yeah, this is a close one for our reigning
Really
champion.
is.
Yeah, no, he's making him earn it. Well, Kazao's not an easy first match.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely
So,
not.
and Kazao has been playing a lot with some of the more higher ranked guys in WP a lot recently as well. So he's on the been put in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Ooh,
Eats the fireball.
hate when that happens.
So frustrating. Ooh, I like the shoulder.
Yeah, shoulders are a good idea.
Ooh, crush counter sweep. Good tech.
Oh, weird trade. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was strange.
Oh, that was a great punish right there.
Mm,
Could have got a bit more, but.
slowing it down a little bit.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah, the
maximum
anti-air jab
from
not
these-
as reliable.
How many
Yeah,
sweeps
no.
is he taking away here?
Yeah, I know. Well, it's a good option against Sim, honestly, because you sit at a distance where it's pretty much the only tool that you can use, especially as a character like Karen who has a good sweep.
Oh.
So it's like you wait for you try and figure out the Sim's button timings, then you throw out that long button that has good priority, and a lot of the time you are going to get these counter hits that Scythe is getting. Let's see, Scythe on set point now. Let's see if Kazao can adjust.
Ooh.
Forward throw. Ooh.
Ooh, get cheeky.
Yeah, no, doesn't look like Kazao's too confident in his instant air teleports. Because he's not going for those, like, heavy punches off them. He's only going for the sniper, which is a bit odd.
Very confident in his offense though. He's
Oh,
going
no,
in.
he is.
Oh no. Oh!
Oh, the drop!
Oh,
Oh!
that's not what he wanted to say.
Oh, he didn't
Oh,
convert
it
it
was
to
a
super.
good block.
Oh, this could be
Oh,
it.
no, he's dead.
Super? Oh no,
no.
he drops it.
This could be anyone's game now. This is terrifying. Oh, blocked the overhead. Oh, here it comes. Just wants to create some space. Whoa!
Oh, I'm scared.
What is happening?
Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
goodness.
Down to the last round.
Here we go again.
Oh man, both on full meter. Oof. Oh no, in a bad position for Kazao here. Oh, fighting his way out though.
He does do a good
Oh,
job.
no.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, scared to punish it though, don't blame him.
Yeah, Sims, if you haven't planned for it already, Sims super can be a bit odd to punish because the fireball can just land on top of you.
Yeah,
It's a
definitely.
strange one.
Mm.
Oh, like gets the teleport.
Like, I'm not sure if Karen has it, but you can do
Oh no,
specific-
punish?
She's got so much.
This could be it.
She's got, that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
That's game, set, and match for Scythe. No,
Yep.
certainly.
Alright. Good set. Good mini set. Let's see what we can get up next. I'm not sure
Pushing his
what
way,
games are finished.
pushing his way through winners. First one for Scythe. Very nice.
Alright, is there any...
Alright, let's have a gaze at the bracket.
Let's see.
Alright, let's give you some updates on who is winning right now. Staheli beat Weapon Fire. I'm not sure who that is. 2-1. We've got a bunch of new names.
We know
in here.
him. He's a Akuma player. He's been around.
What's
a
his
couple
name
of
in the
times.
Discord?
Weapon Fire. I
Oh.
believe.
It's
I haven't seen him around.
eight bracket.
And refresh, hang on. You Buddy beat Orc 2-0. Super Veritech beat our last second place getter Saugwa 2-0. So
Oh yeah, Sagwa. He was around the last one. Very
Yeah.
nice aired. Hey,
yeah, so
remember him?
he's got the hard track if he wants to get back to grand finals. He's already in losers bracket after one match. Zen Fusion 2-0'd Celery Man. LLL 2-0'd DD LaPaps.
So we've got Zen Fusion. Let's see if we can get him into
So
stream.
we're gonna have Zen Fusion and L.
Yeah, why not?
All right. L, the mastermind behind the helper system that he's made with the feedback and all that cool stuff for the Google Docs. I have no idea how any of that works. I'm just very impressed that it works. So that was L's idea, and L was the spearhead for bringing back the Learner's Lounge, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
So I remember he was very adamant that it could be useful, and it is. It's still now. It's one of our most
Oh, hold on.
high traffic channels.
Zen Fusion is saying we'll quit our match.
No,
Maybe
they
they've
started it,
already-
but they
Had
hadn't
Had they
played
started?
anything. But they hadn't like done anything.
Okay.
Oh,
they
okay.
just,
So
like,
we must
yeah.
have caught him just before.
Good,
That's
good,
good.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna allocate
Oh, part-time characters. Oh,
allocate some stream. Oh, we've got some stream matches allocated now.
Battle Lounge settings. The Battle Lounge is set to character selector. You might want to.
Yeah, might
I
want to
don't
chuck
know
that on, I think.
I can probably work out which button I need to press to adjust that.
And also set it to first to two because we're
Mhm,
still in first to two.
And while we wait,
Nope.
everybody make sure to check out our YouTube. That's the Team WPAU on YouTube. And check out our website, teamwp.online. We have information about members, sponsored players, a calendar for looking at events that are coming up this year, and news about the team on there. So please go check that out. And a reminder to everybody, we don't chill, but if you do want to support us, all proceeds from subscribing or donating, which you can do through the Twitch, will go straight into the player pool for sending people to events, right? So if you want to see our guys at OHN, if they live in Melbourne, or SXC, if they live in Sydney, or things like that, or even Perth, even though you'd like to think nobody lives there, but
I wish.
but all proceeds that you send our way will go straight into getting our people to places. Even New Zealand, I've heard rumors about that, but who knows? And also you get the best emote on Twitch, which I will spam in the chat right now because it's the best. So thank you to everybody who has...
Excellent.
Yeah, it is the best emote, to be real. But thank you to everybody who has subscribed already. And thank you to everybody who has followed us on YouTube and looked at the website and all that stuff. You're the reason that we run these tournaments. It's all about the community. So thank you very much. Looks like we're getting into it now. So I'm guessing we're going to get another bit of Akuma and more Dalsim. Interesting.
There we go. Wasn't expecting that.
I haven't seen Zen Fusion play before, I don't think.
He used to play a while ago. You've probably seen him before.
It's been a while since I've actually gotten to consistently cover fledglings, like a really long time. Like I remember Oni was still in. I think, yeah, around the time I left was when Oni started winning them, which was a fair while ago, because that young man has long since graduated.
Oh yes, I love this costume.
Yeah, the Halloween costume sick. Although the eyeballs creep me out.
Yeah.
They kind of disturb me a little bit. They got like the pupils on them look terrifying. I don't know what it is.
Not a fan of this Akuma costume though. I think it's the worst Akuma costume.
Yeah, I don't get the rope.
Yeah.
Just
It's
make the rope float with the fine. But Edge now L does have a pocket pocket. Something about Overwatch, a pocket Dalsim, so he should know this matchup fairly well. And look at this, he's almost got him stunned. Within 20 seconds. Oh, each fireball. Ooh,
Craziness.
back throw. EX
Close
fireball
stun.
shenanigans. Oh, he didn't get to confirm. Now the stun's almost gone the other way. Oh, I just caught back up.
Oh,
Online, please.
Oh,
Good
no.
confirm, Al. Oh, he went for a I think that was meant to be a DP, and instead he got Tiger Knee fireball. Accidental execution. This match is just up, going back and forth. I'm not sure how to cut. Ooh,
yeah.
this is getting weird.
Okay, what's gonna happen now?
Here it comes. What's
Oh,
he
he can't
doing?
reach it.
Oh, he can't reach it. He's got to jump. Oh, no. Oh, here it comes. Bouncy ball. What do we got? Oh, don't land on it. He landed on it. Oh, what is happening? I didn't get a sound cue for that. Here it comes.
Man. Oh, it's got sick. I don't know what was really going on. But
No, I have no
I liked
idea.
it.
I don't think Zen Fusion knew it was happening, and he was the one making it happen. Well, jumps into fireball. I don't know who likes that trade more. Ooh, he's a sniper. Tech. Air fireball.
Ooh, just out it. Gets out it. Oh, good block.
Ooh, throws a fireball. Doesn't confirm on
Cross
the
under?
terraform.
Oh no.
Oh,
Press
back
too slow
forward.
button.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the idea, but good defense.
That was weird that beat Demon Flip.
Yeah.
Nothing beats Demon Flip. Looks like L's getting a little bit impatient now.
Ooh, nice conversion.
I like that. Max
Got a lot of
damage.
meter, got the corner.
Hard
Yeah.
knockdown. What do we got?
Oh,
Ooh,
Smith-
nice.
That's
Fight
okay,
back
he
for
still
Elder.
gets stunned.
Big fight back.
Oh no.
Making space.
Oh, I don't know about that use of meter.
Oh,
L just needs to keep his cool.
oh no! Oh, he couldn't quicker at that.
Deary
fuck.
me.
First game to Zen Fusion. First and very messy game for Zen Fusion. That was 2 rounds straight, but I tell you
That
what,
was
it didn't
pretty
feel
awful.
like it. I have no idea. It's really
I
hard to
went for a
commentate
long
something,
time.
and it's hard to commentate something when you have absolutely no idea what's happening. So let's see what we do. Round 2, Akuma again. Let's see.
Yep.
I think Elge needs to slow down a little bit. He's sort of getting a bit flustered by the sort of sim game. You just got to sort of like, especially in this game, there's no point in forcing things against Dalsim.
He's definitely pulling out all the shenanigans, isn't he? Like,
If he just needs to slow down a little bit. Oh, I like that. But he's holding up forward a lot, and I'm not sure, like, it's not a necessary thing. You can sort of, if you just walk sim to the corner, they will panic and start pressing buttons. But it looks like L's just getting a little bit flustered by the war of attrition that is fighting Dalsim. Sniper. And back throw.
yeah, he's got all the, oh dear. Yeah, he's definitely got all the shenanigans. All the sim shenanigans is happening there. And poor L is just like, what do I do?
Patented online Dalsim tech. So, and I think it's interesting because L, oh, please punish that. That's not max damage, but you'll take it.
I'll take it, and you know, so it's not just an online thing. Like,
Yeah, oh, of course.
they're legitimate Dalsim shenanigans, but he's got all of them. I think L needs to just block a little bit more, think a little bit more.
One
and
thing
he'll
that
be
I've
alright.
noticed is that whenever L does get a knockdown on Zen Fusion. He's meatying and Zen is never pressing buttons, right? So what L should do now is start mixing throws into his offense. Because if you just like back throw him, I'm fairly does Akuma get something off back throw like dash up button?
I don't think so, but maybe. I don't know.
Or at least you get the forward throw and you start pushing him.
Oh my goodness! It's like
he's not encouraging Zen to press buttons, so Zen is never going to be in a scenario where he gets caught by these buttons. Oh, he's going for mix-ups.
Oh, he wanted the demon.
He's about to lose. It's like it's so close to L being set to losers now.
Yeah. Oh, he just DP'd
it.
It's yeah. So if I was to give L some tips on this one, which it'd be, you could see that he tried to force it, and it got him flustered because he was just running into a wall. There's a game. Like this game's all about getting on people's throats and just destroying them, right? But there is a time and a place for patience. And Sim is a character that you have to be patient against. You have to wait for them. Like, you force them to make a mistake by being patient. So, like, there's scenarios where you just sort of inch him to the corner. He's going to throw a stray button or a fireball. You can sweep it. You got a knockdown. And then when you get that knockdown, you start meeting him. You notice, oh, this guy isn't pressing buttons on his wake up. He's not backdashing, anything like that. You go, okay, I'm going to start throwing him. And then once you've started throwing him, you can go, okay, now he's thinking about the throw. I can start putting in that shimmy game where you sort of bait and you meaty and you walk backwards and you press your crouching heavy punch with Akuma because it's like the best button in the game. And then your forward heavy punches as well because that's like a disgusting throw bait. It's in general, I think patience is a virtue, basically, for L. If I was to give the lad some advice. Just you can force it on some characters in this game, but I don't think Dalsim's one of them. Which is interesting because you do have to like unga bunga your way in. But it's got to be like an intelligent caveman, if that makes sense. Like the one you got to be the caveman that invented fire in that scenario. You got to be the one with a brain. So anyway, looking at the bracket again. Buff Frog sent Sash Von Grimm to losers in a bit of Cammy Guile action. Southie's fledgling hopes and dreams are now over as Kadzao 2-0'd him in losers bracket. Bad luck to him. Hopefully he comes back next week. And I think that's about it.
So moving very, very quickly. I had Not Quite Doctor Death teed up for our next online fight.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for his potential opponents to make it through the bracket.
Oh, Not Quite Death. I believe that's Kadzao now. Yeah, it's Kadzao. So Kadzao on stream again.
Kadzao,
there he is. He's already in
back
here.
on, and we'll invite. I'll invite Not Quite Doctor Death then. Oh, don't even need to do that. Thank you, Naz.
That's alright.
Papa Fledgling. They taking care of things.
Just gonna pour Zen Fusion and go. Nothing personal, Zen Fusion.
Yeah, we love you, and you did play great that last game. So kudos to you. Good luck for the rest of the winners bracket.
So we're up for Not Quite Doctor Death. And we're in losers bracket.
Yep. Yeah, this is going through losers. Whoever loses this one will be eliminated.
Let's do this.
Yeah, so life on the line here for these guys.
Two very good players. We've seen both of these guys many times in Fledglings.
Yeah, so two guys that I hope to see further in the bracket. Just a shame one of them is going to have to go now. And now Kadzao is going with the Menard, so it's interesting. I wonder if he just doesn't like Karen Menard.
Round one.
Have to ask him.
Fight.
We'd have to do that. It's been a gruesome little tournament. They always
Yeah,
have,
no, it
actually.
has.
Like,
Yeah, no, the fledglings always are. Because a lot of these guys are very similar in skill length here. There's not much of a contrast. Oh, and I just caught up.
Oh boy.
I'll let Resident Ed Expert give me the deets on what's happening on this one, because
We've got a V-trigger pops, and because I was holding him down, but not quite Dr. Death is not scared at all.
what's can you give me a rundown on what? Ooh, that overhead confirmed, cheeky. What's Ed Minart like?
Not to say. There's not really any Minat players.
Oh no, we're just waiting for an next Psycho Upper. It's gonna
punish
happen.
Ooh.
It's gonna happen.
It looks like Kadzao.
How pretty.
Yeah. So how did you know? It's almost like all Ed players have to do is press 3 buttons to
You'd
DP.
never, you'd
so they
never
do it all.
imagine that Ned player would actually come up with an next Psycho Upper. Like, it's
Nah. I mean, it's a hard input, man. Like, you got to press 3 buttons at the same time. I mean, I know I can't do it, but ooh, oh, he dropped it. That would have been sick.
Oh, big crush.
I think you need to give Kadzao a little bit of advice on the Ed matchup, because I've seen him not crush counter punish regular Psycho Uppers and the 2 kicks. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, the rising.
Yeah.
Psycho
Yeah, the rising. Yeah, so I've seen him not punish that properly. So you may want to.
Yeah.
A
Just
little
work
bit
out
of-
some meaties with DPs.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd
Kazma's
say-
looking nice.
Yeah, no, he is. He has a
What's
very
the stand
strong
heavy
Minart.
punch. Stand heavy punch. Very good.
No, trickiness.
Yeah, heavy punch. Well, I feel like heavy punch would be good in this matchup specifically because of Ed's range issues.
Well, it
You just
catches
gotta-
a lot of stuff. Catches you charging up punches. Catches you charging up V skill.
Yeah, and
Crush counters fireballs like on
yeah, I was
startup.
about to say, yeah.
And you build like half a bar of V meter if you crush counter with it.
Yeah.
So, important button. See what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's got to get that orb back now. Getting a bit greedy. There we go. Just throws it out. Minart is no longer a character. She doesn't have orb.
Oh no.
Oh, that's -2 into DP. Oh, no confirm with the counter hit.
Oh,
went
another
for
one?
overhead.
No, good.
No, good tech.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, you're dead. That did not combo, but if you're not quite Dr. Death, you'll take that.
Yeah, for sure.
Very nice.
I like the color. It's a good color choice. Got
Yeah,
the
it's a good colour choice.
yellow outfit with the red boots and the blue sleeves.
Now
Gotta
Nez
keep
is the
these
authority.
important priorities.
Yeah, Nez is the Ed costume authority.
Oh yeah.
It'll never be a top tier color because he's using the wrong costume. But
Well, yeah. That'll cost you.
we can't all be perfect.
Oh no, not even the X. You should
No,
always
he's-
jab after that.
Yeah,
Because even if he DPs, you'll still block it in time.
exactly. Always press your 3 frame in that scenario.
Oh. Oh, thought he'd given up for a second there. He just,
Yeah, that was strange. Kadzao getting run over a little bit now. See if he can sort of slow it down, keep his composure.
Yep.
He's been playing well. It's just there you go.
Overhead combo.
Meter, I like that.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
the detonation, dive kick.
Would have been minus after that one.
Yeah, he would have. It was a bit high. Gotta be careful with those.
Yeah, even on hit, it still would have been minus.
It's just like Dalsim's dive kicks.
Oh, big crush.
Ooh, there you go.
AE.
Oh, with the V skill. That can be wonky to time. I don't even understand that, to be honest.
Oh, watch out for DP soon.
Ooh, he just eats the orb. Yeah.
Oh, he's got balls of steel.
Yeah, he does not care.
Move. Oh. Death being very patient.
Yeah, no, he is. Ooh, slide. That's minus on hit. Forward throw. And that's a good round for Kadzao.
Yeah,
Very
went
nice.
well.
Very nice.
Might have worked something out. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to see. More of that button. That one too. Stand medium punch. Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
there we
Little
go.
drill
There you
quite
go.
about.
Okay. See, this is how you fight it. This is.
Yeah. Ooh, he just ate the detonate.
Look,
Yeah. Looks
What's
like
he gonna do?
He's
What's
almost
he-
got stunned now.
is he gonna jump? Because he's gonna get amped if he
Oh,
jumps.
that's gonna be it. It's gotta be it. That's.
Oh.
Oh, no! That's not what you wanted.
Oh.
Oh, and he caught
Brings
the
it back. Brings it back.
he caught the kicks in its startup. What's that move called? Just can you?
The
Psycho Rising? Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. I keep forgetting. I don't know what it is.
Just...
Very close. Looking really close.
Round one.
Yeah, no, it's a good set. Another good one.
Oh,
Let me just...
very good. Very nice.
-2? Yeah, there we go. That's more of a better option. I feel like he's listening to the stream.
He might be, actually. Oh, that's not good.
Huh.
Oh, in the corner. Yep,
That's
that'll
big
combo
boy
there.
damage. Forward throw.
Alright, there we go. Nice.
Yeah, good interrupt.
Oh, went for another
Ooh.
throw. Not a bad idea. Crush. Post is done.
Oh, so close to Psycho.
Ah.
Oh, good.
It's
little
time to
throw
baby,
out of those.
unfortunately.
Oh, here comes the
Now
V-trigger.
it's time to VP.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. That
what
was
a
I like it.
surprise.
That's a good DP.
Ooh.
Oh, you like it? Oh, yeah, from the combo.
Oh, no! God,
Oh.
no! My goodness, that was the drop of the century.
Yeah, no, that should have been round. He should have been on set
He
point.
had critical art ready to go. It's like, oh, poor cat's out.
Yeah, that's rough. But let's see, that was a rough round,
The
but
odds
it's not
out.
over.
He can still bring
Yeah.
it back. He's still got. He had so much meter. He spent it.
Yeah, that's alright.
He's
You want to?
blocking out the damage.
Yeah. Stuns a factor. Oh, there it is. That's a
That's
round.
it. That's got to be it.
Just don't
That's
drop
not even
it.
the round. That's the.
Oh, he dropped it.
What?
It's alright, it's alright. Still,
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
yeah, wake
And that's
up,
it.
sweep.
Cad's out. He takes that. Oh, almost takes that.
Wake up sweep is not recommended, but it worked. Ooh. Ooh, cute little combos with a new move. I like that. Back throw. Here comes the boutons.
Feeling
Forward
hot.
throw.
He's feeling
Yeah, no, you can see it now. He feels a lot better after that round. Ooh, that only caught with a second hit.
That'll throw it out though. Well, it only takes one cycle upper to like
Yeah,
stop,
swing the
stop the
momentum.
momentum.
The meter's there. Ed has V-trigger. We haven't seen Not Quite Dr. Death use that V-trigger too yet. I feel like it would be pretty good on Manila.
Oh, nice
Ooh.
little jump.
oh. Alright, V-trigger 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
gotta be
no.
careful. Oh no, it's gonna trade like that. Doesn't go through
Oh,
fireballs.
Kazao has
Ah.
everything, but
Oh,
Uh-oh.
pull him in. Pull him in.
Uh-oh.
No, you gotta pull him
Oh,
in.
that's
oh,
minus two.
why not?
Ah,
Oh no!
DP, DP. Yes, yes.
no.
Oh, just missed time.
What an ending!
Minot wins.
That was wacky.
Man,
yeah.
that was insane.
I don't think either of them knew what was happening. I bet Kadzao threw him then because he was just panicking and mashing throw.
Oh man, that was nuts.
That was funny. That was a funny little interaction there.
Yeah, alright. We should be our
So
top
getting
8
to the
winners side
pointy,
now.
pointy end of the bracket now.
Yeah,
so
already,
we've got
geez.
Zen Fusion and Buffro, I think, ready to go. Maybe we'll tee them up.
Yeah. They see if they've started yet.
No, they
I
would've-
know they're definitely waiting.
Okay, that's good. 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 I just remember usually going, all right, let's see if, and they just have already gone halfway through their set. They're like, oh, okay.
That's one of the quality of life issues we've been trying to work on to keep these streams getting better and going faster.
Yeah. Well, it's all a learning process. Considering the amount of effort that goes into running these things, we're a pretty well-oiled machine, I like to think.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
So, which, by the way, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's the support of you guys watching that keeps the stream alive.
It
If you
is.
want to support us, check out our website.
Just a reminder, we need to set it to versus 3 now for
Yeah.
winners side, top 8.
Can do
There you
that.
go. And yeah, as I was saying, teamwp.online for all your Street Fighter and Australian FGC needs. We have a YouTube channel, you should check that out. All tournaments get posted on there.
Oops, exit.
And if you are interested in supporting us and sending people to tournaments, don't forget to subscribe to the Twitch channel. All money received goes to sending players to events. So thank you for watching. Alrighty, we got a bit of Zen Fusion on stream again.
Once again, and Buffro, very nice guy we've seen a few times before. So,
Yeah, he's definitely going to win one of these days, I think. He always does very well every time he enters.
So, yeah, Buffro is one of those guys that I'm expecting to win at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think he's been a team tournament winner if I recall.
He was my partner one time.
So he carried you, did he?
He did pretty well.
You.
I remember he did really well, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you got carried.
Yeah.
Low tier Ed.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's Ed in the
Guile.
tiers now, by the way?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
But what do you think? Do you think he's top 10?
No, he's not top 10.
oh, he's definitely top 10. He's about 8.
Interesting.
I wish.
It's interesting.
He's not
perfect,
bottom tier
like, area.
anymore.
He's not bottom
And
tier. Probably like
Guile is.
yeah, I think
Guile
Guile
is
top
up there
5.
with number 1.
Yeah, I think Guile's top 5. I don't think he's
very
number
Not,
1.
like, not because I hate the matchup or anything, but like
No,
the
Guile's
changes
rock
help
solid.
him. And
Yeah,
he was already good, and the changes help him, and his new V trigger's really good as well.
Yeah.
And he already had a good V trigger, so it's like, you know.
You know what? Oh no, big drop. Oh no, crush counter punish. But you know what Guile needed? Safe flash kicks. That's what Guile needed.
Oh, that's exactly what he needed. Why not? Yeah.
I mean, he was struggling without it. So you know,
Let's
it's only fair.
Yeah, why not? Let's recover
we
on
go.
Sonic
Oh, here we
Booms
go.
as well.
Oh, I thought we were about to see one. Would have been sweet.
Yeah, I was about to say some cool combos would be sick.
Does so much damage as well.
Yeah,
flash
I
kick and the
know.
EX flash kick. Oh man, it's gross.
Sniper? No, back throw.
Wow, we've seen all the Dalsim action happening tonight.
Yeah, this man, V Trigger 2 was made for this man, Buffro. He loves the Umith flash kicks.
Yeah, he does. I
Like,
clearly
you walk
remember.
forward, he'll flash kick from like half screen. And you'll
I
get
clearly
hit.
remember. Buffro is a gambling man. He likes to bet the farm.
Whoa. Can be a bit hard to get this in there. He's not going to approach you so much.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't quite.
There we go.
There we go. Beautiful stuff. Whoop. This is a bit of a slobber knocker of a match, this one. Both players are sort of just trading buttons and bouncing off each other a little bit. Not a lot of combos happening.
Oh,
Oh, V-trigger. Whoa! Oh no, he could have comboed off that.
oh no.
What is happening?
Oh,
Oh, what is happening?
he's going to flash kick. No. Oh, he tried. That was a flash kick. That was
Yeah.
Oh, that was a flash kick.
That
That was definitely a flash
one more flash kick before the game ends. Give it to me. Ah.
Frog just needs an answer to teleports. If he just did crouch heavy punch when he saw a teleport, or even like crouch light punch or stand light punch, he'd be doing a lot better right now. That's the main thing that is hurting him right now. He's letting himself get teleported all over.
Yeah, you just gotta like, and that's the thing is with Dalsim. Remember back in the beta days when everybody's like, "Oh, these Dalsim mix-ups," and then one day someone was just like, "Press jab," and all of a sudden Dalsim dropped from about number 5 on the perceived tier list to about number 15 out of 16 on the perceived tier list.
Yeah, I think he just a little less hard reads and a little more.
Whoa!
Why not? That was the flash.
Oh,
That works.
sick. If he had super and confirmed into it, I would have lost my mind.
Oh, that would have been insane.
There you go. Now we're talking.
But everything is big, and I think at this stage he needs to just maybe block and be a bit small.
Yeah, just do absolutely nothing but flash kick. That's what I want to do. Another flash
It's
kick.
not
instead.
inconceivable.
Yeah.
Can be done.
Oh, here comes the bouncy ball. Oh, he messed up his instant air. Oh, no confirm.
Where did that even go? It's vanished.
Oh boy. Oh, that's back.
Is that the same ball?
There we
Is
go.
it-
He's listening to me. He's in the crouch heavy punch.
He's got it all. It's all
There
happening
you
now.
go. That was a much better round from Frog. I'm just gonna call him Frog. Makes it easier. Much better round from him, that one. That first game was a little bit of a wash, but it looks like he's sort of figuring out things a little bit now. Although he's not confirming much, he's just sort of getting the stray hits in. See, like, he could have confirmed the flash kick then, but instead took the throw.
Oh!
Ooh!
Nice little autocorrect with the flash kick then. He's not afraid to throw it out. Give it that as like the guy he'll do it. Do it. Oh, no,
that's not gonna combo. Let's see what Buff Frog does here. Oh, he ate it anyway! You've gotta...
Very unlucky. If that had actually comboed, I think that light punch would have... Anyway.
Oh boy. Let's see.
It's Dalsim's Wake Up Super is one of those things that you have to lab. Like, you've got to spend... Oh, no confirm into...
Oh, there we go. Nice end here at the end,
there you
man. I like
go.
that a lot.
But I think, like every character in the game has a way to low-profile sim on Wake Up Super, right? And also, I believe you can just meaty throw him as well.
Possibly.
That's not gospel. I know that you can low-profile it really easy and then meaty throw him. And then not meaty throw him, but then throw him or go for a punish depending on what kind of character you're playing. Because you could low profile the startup, go to press a button and then eat it anyway. But it's a good idea to sort of just spend some time in lab baiting that and like getting some meaties that you can use for when
it's definitely not a wake up that any real sim wants to do.
Yeah, but they will do it. They will do it, I tell you.
They will.
I've played Yas many a time, and that man is not afraid to wake up super. Alright, so now, just a bit more of what we were seeing previously. It's sort of Frog fighting his... So this, for like, how I was saying that patience is a virtue against Sim when we were watching L's game, what Frog is doing now, right? Where he's sort of picking his times to attack rather than always just going for the throat. Is the way that you beat Sim in this game.
Pretty disgusting in this game.
Oh yeah, no, it's
there's stuff happening everywhere.
Oh, he missed the second flash kick.
Oh!
And
that was a throw. That was... Yeah.
Set point now for... Oh, no, it's not. It's first to 3. Don't listen to me. I'm dumb. But, like
it's going to be going on for a while.
Yeah. It's a very sloppy set.
It's so sloppy.
Yeah, and this is very hard to commentate adequately because it's hard to talk about what's happening because... Like, everything's happening, but nothing's happening at the same time.
Like, I don't think anyone knows. I don't even think these guys know what's happening. Let's, like, all just press some shit. And
at the least, I can see that Pro is biding his time and picking when to attack rather than always just holding up forward. Which is how you beat Sim in this game. When he lands the jump in, he's not doing a combo, but oh,
juicy.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
V trigger going. Get the V trigger going.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh no, that's
not a good idea.
Oh dear.
Game 2, 2-1. After such a strong showing in the first game, Zen Fusion seems a little bit confused now.
Still could go either way. This is like such a scramble. Such a scramble. I love it. Ooh, there's timing happening. Could it be a character select?
I don't know.
Or is it just no?
Nah. Zen just taking a second. Taking a second to sort of recompose. Oh!
Think about that.
Taking a second. Look how. Oh man, that was wild.
Oh, waiting for that teleport, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, there it is. Oh.
You'll take that. You'll take that.
That was a nice accent.
Ooh, big jump in.
Oh. If you don't have a answer for back teleport, just throw them on their way up.
Yeah, because it is not thrown in.
But pretty much every character has an answer for it. Like Guile can do like a, I don't know, you can probably like dash forward and combo or do like a back fist or something.
You'd be able to back fist, almost guaranteed back fist. Ooh.
Oh, wow, yeah, Buffro's definitely taking a much more measured approach this time. Really noticeably.
Oh no.
Shame that punish was dropped a bit.
We haven't seen any real V-trigger shenanigans. Ooh, from Guile. Got those like vertical sonic
not
moves.
V-trigger until you get the double somersaults. Double somersaults.
Ooh, just ECX boom. Buffro has a life lead now.
Oh!
Doesn't do much damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, it doesn't do much
Bouncy
damage
ball.
unless it's charged.
Oh, dear.
And back.
me.
Zen Fusion
Chance to
adapting a little
Asian
bit
it
now.
up with full meter as well, ready to go.
Could be 2 games apiece very soon.
Easily be.
Oh, nice air there.
Yeah, I like that. Zen neutral jumps.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was a bit weird.
Yeah, I'm struggling to talk about what's happening because it's hard to tell.
There's still stuff happening, man.
It-
You know, I'm feeling like Buffalo seems to be a lot more explicable than he was before. Like he's taking his time,
yeah.
like really noticeably.
Alright, here we go.
Here comes Super.
Teleport.
What's gonna happen?
He'll block
DP.
that. There
Oh,
you
good
go.
block.
Simple block, good idea. Oops, random sniper.
alright.
Eats an EX boom.
Definitely take that. Oh,
Good
right
scenario for Buffro right now. Got that life lead.
He's looking really just. He's not capitalizing on the punishes that he really needs
No, he
to
is.
win this.
Oh no, should have DP'd. Oh. I want to see the DP combo. He doesn't have enough health anymore, so it doesn't really matter.
Ooh.
DP?
V-trigger
There we go.
somersault, double
There we go.
somersault, double somersaults.
And just eats a good old fashioned sonic boom
There we go.
to win that round. Now,
Match points.
Buffro
for
on set
Buffalo.
point.
Set
Let's
points.
see.
Oh boy.
One more win. No meter though.
Oh, nice jump.
Taking it nice and slow. Ooh. Ooh.
As he could close it all out here. Here we go, good air to air. Very on point with the air to air.
Yeah, he is actually.
Corner
With this
advantage.
corner pressure. Don't give him room to. Ah, you gave him room to teleport. Beta jet up for
Oh.
good reason.
There we go.
Nice flash kicks again.
There
Oh,
we go.
another one.
Oh, so close
Oh,
now.
back throw. Good read on the V
Good
reversal.
go- Oh.
Oh, he just
And he
landed on
takes
it.
that.
There we go. Buffro
That is
moving on
that
to
done.
winners final.
3-1.
Very nice.
Get that in the records.
Good games from both players. It's not over for Zen Fusion now. He just has to fight through the losers bracket. He is now in
Excellent
the. He is now in the swamp.
It's go time.
Best
Alright,
of
so
luck.
moving
Dan.
up, and probably we're looking at Staheli and Super Veritech.
Yeah.
We can get them in.
Next. Got a bit of Ed Rashid action. That'll be interesting. Rashid considered by the vast majority the best character in the game now.
Yeah, it could
They
be.
nerfed crouching heavy punch a little bit, but they gave him a good V trigger. Like V trigger 2 is sick, so it seems to be the consensus that he's the best character in the game. I'd agree with that, honestly. He didn't lose much and he gained something, and most of the characters that were around him at the top of the tier list lost something.
And is Super Veritech still on Rashid?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I believe he was poking at Sakura, but the man's a Rashid main at heart. If you've ever played that man, you know that he is built for Rashid. He loves that nutty hold up forward sort of style that Rashid can facilitate. Not always. You can play Rashid with a brain, but
But it's hard.
Oh, let's be fair. Let's be fair. I mean, there's not many Rashids, so there's not many examples. specifically in Australia. I don't know what it is, but not many people play Rashid here.
They used to.
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to. Case used to.
Mitch, 619.
Oh, Mitch still plays
Theo.
Rashid. Theo used to play Rashid.
There used to be a ton of Rashids. Now there's only like 1 or 2.
Everybody played him when he was bad and left him when he was good. Not sure what it is. Unis still plays Rashid. He likes to pretend he has other characters, but I've seen those other characters and they're not real.
Ooh, get Zen out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Das Boot. And get Frog out of here too. Doesn't need to be in here. Beautiful. Oh, game just alt tabbed for no reason. That was weird. Interesting to see if Veritech. I hope Veritech goes Rashid. Although it would be cool to see some Sakura, but
I would love to see some Sakura.
But if he's carved through this much of the losers bracket, because I remember him
he
saying,
can't possibly be playing.
yeah, because I remember him saying that he knows absolutely nothing about Sakura fairly recently. So unless he's like just hit the lab for several days straight, I'm expecting the Rashid.
No, she's really not very good, unfortunately. It's such a shame. I was so excited about my Sakura coming back. You know, she's like,
yeah,
my
and then
girl,
she's just
and
not
it's
what
just
you
like,
wanted.
no.
That's a shame.
Oh, but he did it.
He did
it. He's done it.
Oh, I like this costume for Sakura. This is a good one.
I don't know what they did to her face. Like her face.
It looks. It's weird. It looks fine.
And they've changed her face. What have they done to her chin?
I know.
It
makes her eyes look horrid.
I know. It's like
makes her look like an alien.
You know, I really like her story costume, but they've like changed her face. It's like, how do you just change her clothes?
She looks fine in motion, but in the character select screen, it's terrifying.
Oh man, it's up there again.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. Got the hands. I like that.
Yeah, Staheli's a pretty good Ed. I remember seeing lots
He's
of
a
him.
good ad. He's a good ad.
Oh, man, that was juicy.
Ooh, just do it.
Oh, V-Trigger 1. Most Sakuras I see using 2, but I heard one's pretty good. So.
Well,
I remember him saying he was looking for people to try and explain to him why 2 is better than 1.
Oh, two has some nice combos.
Yeah.
One has got a lot. If you're playing more neutral, one seems to have a little bit more utility.
Yeah, mate.
Like 2, if you're just a going to mix up damage Sakura, which is like most traditional Sakura players. But yeah.
But it looks like Veritech has been putting some work in.
Air throw.
Don't see that often. Ooh, eats the fire.
He's not afraid. Not afraid at all.
No. Whoop, heavy Tatsu. There you go. Give him the DP back. What the?
Oh boy.
Ed
theme is best theme.
Tatsu's what, +2 I think for her? Something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's +2.
Yeah, heavy Tatsu. Yeah, I think is it +2 or -2?
I think it's
-2 on block, +2
on block.
hit.
Yeah. And because it's like so Sakura players just do it a lot in neutral.
You can do it.
I see why Veritech plays this character now. It's just like Rashid's spinning mixer. He can just do -2 into DP all day.
He's definitely been like smashing out those XDPs.
Yeah, he's done a couple of them.
The usual player would. And he,
that's
and he just paid for that.
Good block.
Ooh. Slowing it down a little bit, both players. Air to airs, we got those. Ooh, big confirmed.
It's gonna be,
and that's it, game 1 done.
Yeah, solid so far from Staheli, but it is first to 3 now, so we'll see if Veritech makes any changes.
I think we'll see the same again with this one. It's my call.
I don't see why he changed. Not quite yet. Give it a bit longer. I
Yeah,
mean, like
maybe
he
next
almost
time.
won that. He almost won that. Like Veritech, honestly, I didn't think that if he picked Sakura, it'd be as far along as it is. Oh, but he just dropped the combo. Back throw. Medium kick Tatsu is the only one that is like punishably minus.
Yep.
But that's the one that you use for B&Bs.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting trade-off.
Overheads. He's suffering from the X-Cycle upper.
Oh, he's using Staheli using V-Trigger 1. Ooh.
Staheli is actually... Look, it looks like he's losing, but Veritech's actually taking a lot of damage. I think he's like giving a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know. And back throw.
It's closer than you'd think from watching it.
Yeah, no. Well, I think it's Sakura has damage problems from what I've seen, and also Veritech seems to be struggling with B&Bs at the moment. There you go.
That was almost 50%. That's pretty big.
That's not a combo, brother. Oh. Oh, went for a reset.
That's
Ooh.
alright. He's got the
You'll take it, yeah.
Oh, nice conversion. That was really nice. Good stuff.
Poor Staheli has lost a lot from just throwing out those XTPs. Like, he's had
Only one way to
4
learn,
or
though.
5 out of that across 2. It's not safe, man.
It's alright. A lot of the time, if you have a life lead and someone does an EXDP on you, it's like, you'll take it, who cares, you know? Because it's like, they're just throwing away meter for a little bit of damage and no Oki. Oh, goes for the air reversal.
Ooh.
Went for an air to air, missed though. Ooh, hands.
He's going to be pushing for a chip soon.
Yeah. Oh, oh,
Oh, that combo. Yeah, that combo. Jesus.
What was that? Oh, whoa.
Ed wins.
Fishing for a chip.
I love crisps. Neither of you guys are Arnie Donna fans, are you?
What?
It's a comedy group, Arnie Donna. They're pretty. Yeah, I was going for a joke, and then I realized, wait, nobody. Well,
No one has any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Someone in chat.
We got a character change.
Yeah, he's going to the Rashid now.
Was it? It was 2-0, correct?
Yeah, it was 2-0 Saheli at the moment.
Yep. Okay.
Oops. That's definitely not what I want to press. So we got a character change. What do you reckon we're gonna get?
Oh,
Rashid.
Rashid.
Yeah,
Unquestionably. So we're just waiting for Killer Queen and the Mad Genius to go back to the queue.
Oh, whoopsie.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Ooh.
All happening.
Alright, now we're going.
Let's do this.
Game 3. Will the Rashid pick turn it around? Let's find out. He's not going to pick anyone other than Rashid. Sakura's the only other character I've actually seen him play.
Could be Abigail. Could be Abigail.
Everybody has an Abigail.
Everyone's got a bog at Abigail. Street Fighter 5, Abigail edition.
Yeah, Abigail edition. Man, that's rough. See how they've just destroyed V-Trigger 2 already. They called it a bug, but I really don't think it was actually a bug.
You think they actually intended that, and they've like secretly
they're like,
unlimited
oh no.
hits of armor.
Everybody
Whoops.
hates this.
Yeah.
Everybody hates this. Oh god, change it.
Like unlimited hits of armor is like pretty nuts. Like.
Yeah, it's kind of silly. I mean, like it was still beatable because you could just throw it.
Or jump over it. And all
Yeah,
of
or
those
jump
things,
over
but
it. Like it wasn't busted or anything. It was just kind of dumb. Like it was just a poor design.
It was just wrong.
Yeah,
But,
it's just
big
dumb.
turnaround with the Abigail though. With Rashid.
Yeah, well, Veritech has been a Rashid man from
For
the
a
very start.
long time.
Oh, there's the first DP in this game.
Oh no.
We've got all the Rashid shit happening.
It's interesting though. I've seen Veritech. Veritech's come a long way. Actually, my man still play. He's got that nutty personality in his core, but it's a lot better than it used to be. Ooh, no punish on that though. Ooh, -2. Good punish. Don't let him get away with that.
Ooh.
Ooh, you could have got a better punish than that.
You know, like
There you go. There's the full screen
he
eagle
does
spike.
a good Rashid. It's like it's like an advanced version of Ken, really, isn't it?
It's like Ken if Ken was good.
It's like Ken with a few more quick confirms and shit.
Yeah, Rashid's very strong.
Oh, well,
Can't. Ooh, yeah, that is
Japan puts him at pretty much #1 at the moment.
Yeah,
He's
I agree with that. I think he's the best character.
There we
definitely
go. That was guaranteed.
very, very.
You cannot do that V-Trigger 1 raw in front of someone as Rashid. You have about 10 years to react to the startup on that thing. It's hilariously bad. Ooh.
Especially when you've got the dial-up invisible DP ready to go.
Yeah, where you don't even have to do an input, you just react and just rub your face on your punch buttons and out you come.
There you go.
Forward throw. Well, it's a bit too far to confirm, I guess. Oh, big read!
There we go. Put him in the corner. Big damage.
Ooh, I like that
It's
combo.
gonna be
Very
hard to
smart.
come back from this.
Very slick.
Change
Wow.
the spacing. Put him in the corner. Maximum
Yeah, I like
damage.
that. That was sick.
And that's
There we go.
pretty
That's
clean.
Yes,
3-0.
the heli. Looking super strong.
Yeah, that was sick actually. I saw the crouch heavy punch crush counter and I'm like, oh, did he press the wrong button or not? I'm stupid. That was sick. Very impressed.
Very well done by Staheli.
Yep. Up next we will have still Super Veritech. And
Oh, gets to stay in.
yep. Zach Von Grimm.
Oh,
Zach
nice.
from Grim the Cami.
Yep.
He's he's one of those guys that I always expect to
Long time
take out the win. And he's one of those guys that I expect to take out a win nearly every time he enters. Because he's always one of those guys that makes it to the end. So
We'll just get Zach in here, and hopefully Veritech hangs around. No, he's not. Wait, yes, he is. He's still here. Sweet. So let's get Zach in here.
No, Sax probably because he's just such a clean player.
yeah, no, he is. He's a
I
very
think
good
that's
Cami
where
actually.
he's a beautiful Cami, but you know he really loses out on just that stupidness. That you see a lot of.
Yeah, but the thing is about everybody in Street Fighter 5 is averse to just getting run over by the younger. Get Veritech out of here. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, get Veritech out of here.
No, he's up.
I know.
Come on. Ready up, dude.
Ready up, man. What is he doing? Why'd he go to back? You're playing.
I'll message him.
I don't think he got... Is he... Someone give him the message. He's up.
We'll see,
Veritech,
but
please.
yeah, Sack Von Greb, so clean, such a good player. Like
Yeah.
I've played him many times myself. I've seen him so many times, and you know his greatest problem is that he's so clean and sensible.
Yeah,
that
he hasn't got the dirty. He needs a bit of nasty.
It almost becomes that little bit predictable. That you know what he's going to do because he's always doing the most sensible thing. And sometimes you just got to do like a stupid thing, and that's what Veritech does quite well.
Yeah, you need to get Veritech to give him a lecture on the importance of the Unger. how important it is to embrace your inner caveman occasionally.
And, you know, Cammy has some of those buttons as well.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not- You know, it's not like she doesn't have...
She's got a reversal.
Yeah, she's got her reversal, she's got her X fucking cannon spike or whatever. It's like...
Yeah, you can do it. I've played some horrible camis. So it's definitely doable, and they've picked V-Trigger 1. Veritech going with the Sakura again.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like to see this character.
Oh, and
It'll
it's
be
a good
good
way to
match.
learn.
I want to see this.
Round 1. Fight.
We'll go to the heavy Tatsu immediately. I like the buttons afterwards from Sash, though. Let him know you're not going to let him get away with that -2 into button shenanigans.
Oh! Oh!
Hooligan throw.
That was
Don't see that very
unexpected.
often. Yeah, you don't.
Probably wanted to fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
drop that punish there.
Nah, well, the thing
Nervous.
is that, no, that tricks people, right?
Counterable.
Yeah, people look at it and go, oh, DP, that'll be crush counterable. But
No, it's
actually,
actually not.
it has 0 invincibility, so it makes sense that it's not crush counterable. It's like a Vuki's meterless DP, where there's no invincibility, so therefore not crush counterable. So make sure to have your regular punishes on for that. Future, everybody. Ooh, well that's not. Whoa!
It's all happening. This is
Things are happening. Yeah. Oh, we just got hit by a full
Oh,
screen.
why not? Oh, come
you
on.
Oh no.
This is just
Oh, boy.
disgusting.
Oh no.
-2. Oh, it didn't DP. Didn't have the meter.
I guarantee if he had the meter, he would have DP'd.
Oh, Sash, come on, man. You can't just let this... Oh, no.
He needs to be a bit closer for
Yeah,
that
he
one.
does.
It only has projectile vulnerability at the start.
Whew, that was a bit close.
Round 2.
And those slow fireballs, man. He just, yeah. It was
Gotta
Guile
be
would have
careful.
made it, probably.
Yeah, I like the idea, but needs to have the spacing a bit more on point in future. Yeah, patience from both players now, just sort of sitting out mid-screen. Ooh, Tatsu over the back medium punch in here. And, ooh, big jump in. Oh, whiffs the button. Ooh, no confirm. Things are happening. Oh, no. Takes a tick throw
Yeah,
instead of
he's-
the... These buttons are oppressive now.
Uh-huh.
Fights out with the random Tatsu.
Oh.
There you go. You'll take that. You'll take that if you're Sash. It's a good trade for you. You got
I'm
such a
not
life
sure.
lead. You got such a life lead that trades like that are always going to be in your favor. That's minus. How did he get away with that?
He did it, though. He did it.
Oh, whatever. If it works, it works, man.
We're on even meter. Even points.
Can we talk about how good this cami color is, by the way?
Yeah, it's pretty decent actually.
Not
Alright,
I
good
entirely
like
Type
colours
convinced.
like that. That's
like
like, your
stripes and
colour
stuff.
scheme, I think.
Matches
I
the
remember,
Matches the WP logo perfectly.
Yeah.
I remember there's the Ed colour you like that's basically the same as that.
Yeah.
A big
yeah.
punish now.
There we go.
Ooh, there you go. Big dommage. Ooh, not confirming on these crouch and medium kicks though.
Ooh.
There you go. This is just some good old-fashioned lockdown. I like it.
It's alright, just need to keep his cool.
Yeah, good round from Sash. Looks like he's adjusted to the
Cammy wins.
Looks like he's adjusted to the Veritech Sakura very quickly. Oh, this is a Red Bull color actually.
Oh,
Is it?
that makes
He's got the logo and everything.
Eh? It's got the logo on there, on the chest.
Didn't notice it, but
Yeah, it's very small actually, which is surprising because normally the Red Bull logos are ginormous.
like,
I mean, you got to let everybody know.
It just makes me cry. Like, I mean, like maybe a few of the characters I can imagine with a Red Bull logo on them, but like someone like Akuma, like,
Yeah.
you know, in the
Yeah.
in-game world, like
Yeah, no,
you know,
Akuma's
the evilest
like-
bad guy in the world is
Yeah.
not going to be like rocking a Red Bull logo. He's just
Nah,
like,
Akuma's just
what?
like, hey Ryu, I'm a whoop you real quick, but hang on, I gotta get my wings back. Just like we can continue our fight in a second. First, shout outs to Red Bull. The youngest and brightest has to recharge with like a 275 ml can of Red Bull before he can Raging Demon people. Under the platinum rank and below, and players that haven't made the top 8 and out Friday night tournaments are
bad situation.
This is bad for Sash. Winnable though. Ooh, he just needs another random Tatsu. It looks like Sash hasn't played Sakura before. Played a Sakura. Ooh, there you go. Oh, he could have spent the meter. Let's see if he regrets this. DP? No! Gutsy walk up throw. Good turnaround for Sash there.
Oh, that win pose. Cammy's win pose where she's like low on health. Best pose in the game.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
So Scythe has been a long entrant and WP member, so... Has he won Fledgling before? It was like Sash sort of is starting to get a bit of an understanding about what Veritech Sakura is in fact about. Ooh!
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Big DP.
-2.
Yeah, good tag. Back medium punch. That button's dead. According to Cammy players, that button's dead. Literally haven't seen it get stuffed once this set. But you know, Cammy players will never be happy with their character, even though she's top 5. Oh, random Tatsu. Back throw, I like that choice.
Oh, one hit confirmed to do it.
Yeah, one more. Oh, you're dead. I'm not sure why you'd go for a meterless DP in that scenario, but... especially when it literally has 0 invincibility. Well, it's just like throwing out a big hurt box. Now Sash, one game off of getting into losers semis. He's an average Cammy player and he's an average first. Let's see if Veritech can adjust. He is a general.
Alright, let's get into this.
Yep, game 1 of... Veritech's going to go for the Rashid switch now. Remember everybody, so tune in every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Let's go. How's our going with the Dial Sim? I was waiting. I know that he plays Manat a lot.
Yes,
now, yeah,
got a long
I thought
mountain
Manat
to climb
was his
thing.
main.
Yeah, no, he does. It's like
one, like I like the
change again.
Yeah, gonna go back to that Rashid. Yeah. I like the idea of bringing out your new pocket in tournament because it's the best way to get him to make them improve rapidly, right? But the thing is, I'd usually, if you're this deep in the bracket, even though this is just for funsies, if you want to win, if you got to judge after that first game, like, do I need the Rashid? Is this person figuring me out? You know. So and because like if you decide to switch after the 2-0, it's like you have such a hill to climb. You can't make mistakes. Professor. So I'm terribly sorry. I forgot that you were back up.
No, that's fine. I wasn't sure.
So here we go. Rashid Cammy now. Going for that default Rashid. No fancy colours for him. Karen Dial Sim for the most part is just like every other man. Man, Rashid's a cool character. He's good. It's hard for Dial Sim in this game. He's good. He's like 1,000 times better than any of the new characters in other than Jury, other than the new characters in Street Fighter 4. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
Street Fighter 4 new characters suck.
they were awful, man.
Jury's good. Don't give a shit about the rest, really.
No,
Seth
they're all
is cool. I like Seth, but
I like the idea of Seth, but God, I hated playing against Seth. And yeah,
he doesn't really count as one of the newcomers. So
Apologies.
yeah, because Seth is like everybody. Ooh. It's game 3 now. Let's see. These two probably have a fair amount of experience playing each other.
Yeah, I think they do. Oh, big DP. Oh, right in his face. Can't do that. I think he wanted the like heavy kick and then into cancel into it.
Have you? Yeah. Ooh, just eats the eagle spike.
Oh
no, no punish though. Whoa. Just do that, DP boy. Oh. Things are happening.
Oh.
There you go. Good.
Manages to bring it back.
Gutsy stuff from Sash. Sash seems to be, a lot of these rounds seem to be Veritech gets ahead on him a little bit, and then you see Sash realize what's happening and adjust.
Sash is just such a clean player, you know.
Yeah.
Such a classic Cammy. It's like the Cape Rat of Australia. Except probably a lot wider. And smaller.
Okay. Okay.
Oh dear, I've broken Baby Rider. Is that you, Tom? I've just broken.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Uh,
you got me. I don't know what just made me laugh so much about that, but good lord.
no.
Alright. Veritech got an uphill battle now, but it's doable.
He's on the.
This could be it. Will the white K-Brad take it?
The white cape right there.
Oh, I think
Oh dear.
You know what? K-Brett. Yep. K-Brett.
He did it.
Because I feel like
Well done. Well done, Sash Von Grim.
K-Brett is like what K-Brad's name would be if he was white. I reckon.
Oh dear. Well, it's up there with the
K-Brett.
was it OHN 2016? It must have been, where Alex K was like labelled as the Australian Daigo on stream in front of thousands of people.
Yeah, or at OHN 17 when Kaisura did the big Manat combo on Oil King on stream, and everybody started calling him Australian Flow.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's all happening
That was
there.
very funny.
But I don't think any of it beats, do you remember Butt Crack Bison?
Yeah, yeah.
That was
was
pretty good as well.
Yeah.
But onto more serious matters.
Oh, of course.
So we must have Zen Fusion and Sash we just saw, did we?
That was no, Zen Fusion and Sash is up now. This is losers semis.
Alright, here we go.
We'll do this.
Do this and then skip back to winners.
Yep. And then will be a straight finish. Straight sprint to the finish.
Almost done.
Yeah, no, we got winners up first.
Oh, you're going to do winners first. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
I thought that might be an idea, yeah. So then the guy that wins winners finals gets the break.
Oh, this tradition.
So, how do you feel about AE Ed? Ness, how do you feel?
He's more fun, I guess.
Did he meet your expectations? Did he fall below them?
That's about what I expected, really. Maybe a bit more. V-Trigger doesn't do as much as I thought it would, but it's a more fun V-Trigger, I guess. So, you know, take what you can get.
Yeah, I remember you hyping up the V-Trigger 2 a lot
It's
as
alright.
it was coming out. But yeah, is it as good as you thought it'd be, or is it?
Not really, but it's probably better than V-Trigger 1. It's hard to say still.
I think it would be, because it's like, well, V-Trigger 1's so easy to sort of just avoid a lot of the time.
And yeah, well, I mean, it's a detailed conversation talking about V-Trigger 1 and like its positives and negatives.
Ah, I see.
It'll take too long to talk about all this stuff.
Oh, I know the vibe. It's like most Mika players have just gone back to V-Trigger 1, but I personally am a massive advocate for 2, and there's just lots of like logistics and, you know, semantics surrounding matchups and things like that. Usage and the fact it's 3-bar instead of 2 and all that lovely jazz. But I tell you what, that is commentary poison. So let's just get back to the match.
At least as a Colleen player, like everyone in the entire world
is just using 2.
Yeah. Not a problem there.
Hey, I'm playing Colleen. What should I do? Pick V-Trigger 2. Oh, okay. That's it. But back to the match. Pro, getting the pro. That is not real. That is bad.
Wow,
You are dead, brother. Oh, he dropped it.
It's a comeback. It's a comeback.
When's the flash kick? When is it? When's the flash kick?
He's holding it back. It's a matter of when is the psycho upper.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try and V-reversal a boom to get in. Oh, this is
Oh!
Nev's favorite matchup. That was cheeky.
That was so sneaky. Wow, what a setup. I've never seen that before. That was quite special, actually.
Mm.
Do you think
That
it
was
was
funny, though.
deliberate, or do you reckon it just must have just happened, mate?
Oh,
Somersaults!
Ooh, almost on the hands confirm. I like the sentiment. He had to confirm there, it just whiffed because of the
V
pushback.
trigger 2 activates.
Yeah, there it is.
Somersault. Double somersaults! Nah.
He's waiting it out right now. He's trying to save it.
ooh.
Ooh.
Wow. Huge
Bro,
amounts of
please.
restraint from Buffro there.
Oh, he didn't punish that psycho upper. Oh, he ate that.
Wow.
And shows it.
That's gonna cost us. Buffro had a few punish opportunities there. I was waiting to see it. He held back, waited for it, saved the meter, and wow, it cost him the rounds.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the matchup tech. Now we're cooking. Big damage. Meaty scenario.
Full combo, that's gonna be close this time.
Yeah, one more hit now. I'm gonna guess a throw. No, I'm jumped over it.
Oh,
Let's let the stun go down. Oh,
there we go, good idea. Don't jump, whatever you do.
don't jump.
Very nice.
That's class. There you go. Good stuff. I like that choice. Good choice.
Wow, Staheli.
Solid game one. The hell, he's playing really well, so it doesn't surprise me that he's taking it to Buffro right now.
Yeah, definitely.
mhm.
He has won, he is a previous champion. He has won before.
Yes, he has. So
He's won once. I'm 90% sure.
I think he has. I seem to recall it as well. I'm not 100% certain, but like,
Where are the
99%
bookmakers for
sure.
this shit? Where are the bookmakers?
yeah, I know. We gotta start recording the results or something.
I
or-
remember it was
They asked if someone could care to look, we could find
Yeah.
them all the statistics are there.
Yeah, it's just we're all lazy. So if someone else could do it, that'd be lovely.
That'd be lovely. Maybe the commentators could have a research session before the next one.
Oh, you'd like that. You'd
But
like
who
that.
needs research when you can do X Psycho Upper, X Psycho Upper?
Yeah.
Oh,
know,
he went for a meterless flash kick there.
I could research things, or I could just make loud noises when cool stuff happens. You know,
Yep.
like whoa, there it is. There you go, double flash kick.
Oh! Flash kick, double flash. That was pretty good. It's definitely a comeback from Buffro. Oh, what was that? That was just like the. Let's just do a raw. Let's do a raw Psycho Upper for no reason.
Sometimes it works, man.
It worked that time. It worked that time. It's got in the lead.
Oh, nice combo there. Got the end of it.
Wow. I guess the thing is like when you're thinking at,
Oh, we
or
dropped
I
it.
think Guile, you know, like we're like, oh, that's just completely random. But in fact, in their mind, it's like
Oh no,
they're doing it
in
for
their
a
mind-
reason.
In their
They're
mind,
doing it for a reason.
it's me do flash kick now.
But-
It's a very simple thought, but it is a thought. So,
I've no doubt both of these guys are actually really
they
good
are.
players, and
no, both these guys are.
you know that they are not, even though it might look random to little bronze me, they're doing it for a reason, and it's,
Oh, no.
it's landing so often as well, which is what's kind of quite scary about this damn game.
Oh, that was really
Nice
Ooh, that was
jump out,
weird,
yeah.
He just anti-aired it with the grounded version, which is strange. Buffro trying to fight his way out of the corner now. Jet upper. Eats the boom. Good defense from
Oh.
Buffro right now. Whoa, he just got clipped on the last hit of that DP.
That should do it. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh dearie
Oh,
me!
good conversion.
He's got everything.
Yeah.
Buff has got everything.
Just give me a... Ooh. Just give me a DP.
Flash kick, double flash kick, somersault,
Yeah.
double somersault.
Oh, there you go. The cheeky little low forward.
Tie it up for 1-0.
Oh, would you look at that? Carbuncle actually like rocked up for a fledgling stream for us.
What?
Carb.
What?
No, Carb always checks in.
Oh, no, I only thought he played third strike or some shit like that.
Yeah, but not. Come on. You should know him well enough to know he's trash at third strike. He's just good at like cheaping people out in ST. He wonders why nobody plays with him, but he just goes, "Hey, play ST with me," and then doesn't actually tell them how to play. He just destroys people and laughs at them.
I hear that sort of stuff.
And then goes, "Why doesn't anyone want to play with me anymore?"
I know, like I was on the internet last night and I came across both Onibaka and Puck Bungo, the notorious moderators,
Yeah.
in ranks. It's
what
like,
the
what were
hell
they
was
doing?
that?
Somewhere down in Silver, it's like, what?
Like, what are these?
What are these guys doing? Like, yeah.
Ooh, there you go. That was cheeky. I didn't think that would actually
Oh,
work.
nice cut. It's
Fake
reversals all round.
Fake news. Says
Why the
Carb.
fuck not?
Never forget that screen cap that Marty has from the fight cage chat where that dude told Carb to fuck off.
Oh, the one where, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to beat him 12 times in a row, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Disgusting. But
I don't know how.
all of that shit aside, match happening.
Yeah, back to it.
There is.
Good there reversal.
Oh,
Ooh.
big crush.
I love that uncharged heavy punch. It's like, whoa!
I don't know, like I was gonna say, what is happening? Like
I know there's a lot
like
happening.
when you watch this compared to our usual Friday night battles, where we have, these guys are great, but compared to the best players in Australia like Somniac and yourself, Nez, and whatnot, this is so different to watch, isn't it?
It's a lot more
Like-
ragu. Like people, there's a lot less. It's fighting games are always a balance of intelligence or like decision making and just going with your heart. And one thing that a lot of these guys haven't quite developed yet is that sort of sense of when to go with your gut and when to make the thinking man's choice. And you see that a lot of them just go with a gut every time. So, which it's not optimal, but it makes for really exciting viewing.
It does make for exciting viewing, but it's also like, I've never seen so many X reversals in my life. Well, I probably have.
Yeah.
Actually, I can, anytime I stick into ranks, but these
Ooh,
guys
that was
are
sick.
going hard.
That was sick, yo. You saw that too, Ned? That little juggle?
Optimal meter build finish there as well. But
Yeah, that was sick.
I like it.
The hell, he's got a good little end. I really like his end.
Yeah, he's playing really well today, especially in this matchup, which is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Oh man, can't let. Whoa, that's a -4 into DP. Ooh, that counter hit confirmed was juicy.
Yep, close to stun. Close it out here. Ooh, should be
It's
able
gonna
to
do it,
finish
it's gonna
off
do it,
big
it's gonna do it. Oh, wow.
That's an excellent showing.
Oh, yeah, he won the unwinnable matchup. Hold up. I'm proud.
That was a
Clapping.
clap, I'll have a clap. Who's,
I
Yeah.
think that's the
that was
first
a nice
time I've
clap.
ever seen Ed win against that character.
Where's
That's
Shenkan?
the first
Quick,
time. So, that was great.
somebody quick, get Shenkan to teach Buff Pro the matchup.
That was some really good stuff. And I think I just crashed my game, which is awesome. I'll be right back.
That's
I
alright.
crashed because the game's like, this doesn't make sense.
Too much,
It's-
yeah, too much clapping, too much excitement.
The code just doesn't understand how this happens.
Yeah, no, the game was designed around that not happening.
Alright, so I think while we're waiting, we're getting Sash Von Grimm and Zen Fusion.
Yeah, let's wait it out a little
Semi.
bit. Get old mate Nez back in here.
Yeah, you guys can start. I'm pretty sure I have the invite, so I'll just.
No, well,
Oh, look, if
Dan isn't even in
no,
the lobby yet. So.
we don't need Naz. So here's then few. Oh, looks like he's going to do another Dalsim. I'm expecting.
He said he plays Geef as well, but I still haven't. We've seen a lot.
Oh
of
my
today.
goodness.
Yeah, and it's been
That's
all,
like polar opposites.
It's been all Dalsim today, even though we've seen a lot of games. So I don't know why he signed up for Geef. But
It's probably matchup specific. It wouldn't surprise me if he picks Geef in matchups where he feels like Sim gets bodied, like just gets ran over.
Oh, look, you know, like, without trying to take too much away from that poor little guy, like, what two unusual characters to pick?
Oh,
like,
it is. Usually
you know,
you don't
it's
see,
like the way that I'm kind of feeling is like we've got a guy who plays Dalsim and Zangief. It's like what we've got is a guy who's a little bit afraid of his fundamentals, maybe. Could that be it?
So.
I mean, they're novelty characters. Like,
I think
they are novelty characters. Come on.
But it's. I wouldn't go novelty. I'd go niche.
Niche.
Like, you got to be a certain type of person to play Geef. You got to be a certain type of person to play Sim. But at the same time, in saying that, it's like, I understand it, right? Because characters that beat Sim probably lose to Geef.
Oh, they're very different characters.
Yeah. So
there's no question about that.
In all honesty, it's not a bad spread.
nope, sticking with the Sim though. Maybe you'll see Geef later if things don't go too well.
Well, apparently Cammy beats Sim in AE now. That's what Valoran says, at least. He believes that Cammy is a good matchup for Dalsim. Dalsim is a good matchup for Cammy now.
I can believe that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's Cammy players have always complained about that matchup, but now, is Valoran the best Cammy in the world?
He definitely has been at points.
Yeah, I think. Well, he's the one with the most
Valoran,
consistent results now.
Tatsunoko,
Yeah, I'd say Valoran.
Xiaohai.
Yeah, Xiaohai not as sort of dropped off in season 2. I think Valoran's had the most consistent results at the moment. But anyway, a top 3 Cammy guaranteed, right? Said that the matchup is good for Cammy, so I'm gonna go with it.
I've seen Xiaohai for a while actually. He was so good. I used to love that guy.
I think Dude just like tore that man to pieces, like emotionally. Like, did you remember all those sets where like oh no, that's not an ideal punish. Could have won this round.
Xiaohai was so good. That was close.
So things that you shouldn't do against Dalsim. Jump into the V trigger too. Just letting you know.
You
in
can
case
if you got the
weren't.
health.
Yeah, true. If you're playing Abigail, just hold up forward.
Before it gets charged up.
Yeah.
If you're playing Abigail.
Yeah. I mean, if you're playing Abigail, just hold up forward anyway. I like the very versatile idea. Get off me. Here come the boutons. Sword. Spin knuckle. That's plus. Tiger and Gale. Ooh.
But Sash is waiting on that Ultra. He's got so many ways into it.
Yeah, he can. He's got the V trigger. He could get the V trigger confirms now if he gets like a crouching heavy punch. That's
like
big damage.
An Ultra in itself.
He's just
too passive.
Oh, there you go.
Nah.
That's damage. No Oki off of the V trigger DP though. But now you get meaties. I like that forward throw. Walk up, meaty him. Don't let him teleport out. He's gonna do it. That's a good option. What is happening?
It was a good block. It was a nice block.
Oh no.
It was a nice tech.
I don't know about that use of meter.
I don't know who is actually throwing and who is teching them, but Sash can just.
He's both players.
Oh, it was just waiting for that bloody X-drill, and that was going to happen. But
yeah, you could tell.
It was not going to happen. Not that time. Not that time.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, so 1-0 to Sash Von Grimm, and we're looking at losers round 7. It's losers grand final, isn't it?
This is losers semi.
Mm-hmm.
Because the winner of this will go up against Buff Fro in losers final.
Update that
Let's see
shit
if
then.
Sash can adjust. Because Sash, ooh. Sash always gets to around this point. He's consistently coming this
He's so clean.
There we
So,
go. Almost dead. Might have been an idea to spend the meter then, it could have killed. Let's see what he does. Just eats it, good blocks, I like that idea. You've got the life lead, no need to do anything dumb.
he does
There
it.
you go.
He does it.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh!
Oh, right in his face. Big backstory.
Nice one.
Oh,
Lots of like emotional noises coming from Nez at the moment. Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, there's a lot of that happening.
chase.
No, he's just commentating
It's a
entire
good game.
just commentating entire round
With
different
ooh,
grunts.
ooh,
I can
ooh,
do that.
ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh, oh, oh, oh, oh, oh,
Oh no.
oh, 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 oh,
Oh, that was unexpected.
yeah, oh, ah, ooh, oh, oh,
Disgusting.
oh, ah, oh, oh, oh,
It's over.
oh,
If anyone, we're searching.
oh.
We're searching for commentators who can actually speak at the moment. It's inquiries at teamwp.com.au.
Yeah, sorry, English isn't my first language.
But
I
Sash
only
pulls
speak-
it back. He's looking.
Oh,
He's looking good.
Staheli thanked you in the chat for your videos, Ness. Your ed videos.
Oh,
So there you go. Look at you.
Yes, stuff.
Maybe we should check out
okay.
my YouTube. I have Mika resets on there with V-Trigger too. They're pretty sick. Not that anyone plays Mika anyway. Anyway, back to the grunting. Oh? Well, no, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, I feel like it'd get old real quick, so I'm just gonna let that one breathe a little bit.
Oh,
We'll punish that.
Oh no!
If you're not sure if you're punished, just press standing heavy punch, then DP. Because
Yeah, I think
ridiculously quick.
like he's so solid. Like certainly
think
with
it's
his little block strings and stuff like that, but I think there's a few more punishes that he could
is.
really optimize to get
He
that
lacks
damage
matchup
down.
knowledge, I think, is what's happening. He doesn't know how minus things are. Boom. What I'd
That
recommend
was
for
looking
that-
nice.
Yeah, that was a good round.
That was good.
He knows his character, but he doesn't know other people's. Which is something like I think a lot of people that are around this like fledgling sort of rank go through. You see a lot of people not really knowing punishes and stuff. And what I'd recommend to them is either hit up the Discord and just ask for some Dalsim players in the Learner Lounge, because I guarantee there will be people that will give you information.
I know Yasbas plays quite a lot.
Yeah, CO has a Dalsim and he will give you advice. I am 100% sure of it. Or something else you can do.
Ferguson is that
try
right?
out, yeah. You can try out the character yourself. Because if you get a feel for it, I always say the best way to learn a matchup is by
Playing it.
trying the character yourself. Because then you understand what the person on the other side of the screen is thinking when they do stuff. Sash playing really well this round. Right, if he just EX
EX spiral arrow.
Oh no!
See, that is just pure lack of matchup.
That was so like unlucky. Was it? That was awful.
That's rough. I mean, yeah, that's something to learn from though. If he had a bit more knowledge on the matchup, that wouldn't have happened. So
Yeah, it was definitely not a good wake up. But That's cool. He's got plenty of leeway. He's got some meter ready to go.
Ooh, sniper. I'm not sure why he sniped it then. Ooh. Both players kind of just whiffing buttons in front of each other at the moment. Oh, there you go. Good confirm.
Well, yeah, no, I get the impression, like, you know, Sasha's doing kind of cami things, and,
Ooh,
you know, Zen Fusion is doing Dalsim things, and, you know, they're just kind of doing it to each other.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
feels
As
like
opposed to...
the matchup semantic back and forth isn't happening as much because you can see that both of these guys seem to be relatively green to their respective matchup.
But here we go. It's 2 to Zen Fusion, 1 to Sash Von Grimm. Last match of the game, potentially. Quite a long way into the bracket.
Yeah, no, it is. Winner of this set gets to go into losers finals against Buffro. Get to the pointy end of the bracket. And Sash is looking pretty good right now. He is on set game. So if he takes this one, it's over. Zen has to adjust and adjust now. Oh, here comes the yoga. Ooh, Sash just stood there and stared at it. What's this?
Crossover, nice little... That was nice.
Yeah, well, we should have done a heavy spiral arrow. Would have been
Fire
dead.
spiral arrow! Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
He got it. He
Good
got
choice
it.
on the DP there. Good recognition that trade definitely benefits you. Set point for Sash Von Grimm. Zen Fusion needs to adapt and he needs to do it now. He got the first game in this set and he hasn't won one since, so it's time to turn things around. If you've got something in the tank, now's the time, brother. Ooh, that whiffs!
Something in the tank. Oh, playing out of his mind though.
He's playing out of his
let's
mind!
let's do the cliche. Why not?
He's playing
He is
out of his
actually. He is
mind!
actually.
No, yeah, no, Sash is playing really well at the moment, actually, all jokes aside. But,
Well, look, I think Zen Fusion is actually.
oh, he's not playing poor.
Zen
It just
Fusion
needs
is
to be-
is doing a good little like evasive random. I don't know what he's doing, but it's working.
No, he's
I
doing
reckon
well.
he can pull this back. He can do it.
Oh, yeah, it's completely
Like
doable.
he's
I think
doing everything.
all that's wrong at the moment is that I think Sash has figured out Zen a little bit, and Zen hasn't figured out Sash. Oh, no! Oh, he missed out on moving the... Uh-oh.
Oh!
SpaghettiOs. Ooh! Things are getting a
You
bit
know,
scrappy now. Both players panicking a little
It's
bit.
getting very scrappy. I'd like to see more out of that V trigger too.
Yeah, no. It
You
looks
know,
he's
like
still kinda
that ball
figuring
can
out.
be bounced around and shit. Apparently,
Yeah, I've played
I
it.
don't
against,
see
like,
any. Oh, that's gonna be that.
Yeah, that's it. Game, set, and match. I like that choice.
Nice
from,
time
Sash.
for it.
Yeah.
Alright, Sack moves on to the losers final. Two-face buff throw, I believe. Was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Is he in here now? Yeah, he's in.
Yep.
Alright,
For now.
good stuff.
Sorry, Zen Fusion, but you're out of here, brother. Do the honors.
Good effort from
Oh no, good effort. Very well done.
Yeah,
it's
no,
good to
so
see a
great.
sim. Good to see a sim make it up to the high ranks. You don't see many of. We haven't seen many of those.
No, he's done a great job.
So hopefully, I'd like to see him back next week.
Hopefully.
Improve on that result. Maybe get a win. I reckon he could win it if he just puts a little bit of effort into matchup experience specifically. You know, think about all right, what matchups did I struggle with today? And then if you just go into the Discord, you know, ask, oh, is there any camis around? Are there any eds around? Are there any goals around? Try and work on that specific matchup, and then when you come back next week, you know, try and beat those demons that knocked you out last time.
Well, I'd really like to see his Zangief. if there's a GIF there, I'd love to see that because I'm sure it would be inevitably very very different.
Alright, so now we have losers final.
So we've got Sash Von Grimm, the Cami versus Buff, the Guile. Going to be a close one. Both of these guys are very clean, very kind of traditional players, aren't they? There's no surprises from either of them. It's going to be a sort of banging of heads, really, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, it depends on if you count whenever and wherever flash kicks as surprising.
Well, kind of random flash kicks is pretty traditional Guile, isn't it, really? I don't know.
There's one.
Drop that punish then.
And at least he got some damage out on him though, so he has shown that he is going to at least punish him for doing it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, not a real punish from Frog though. Walk up throw, gutsy tech. There you go. None of that hooligan nonsense. Here come the feet. Whoop. Oh, we tried the flash kick that.
The hooligan, really? Why not? Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Oh, ooh, just a couple of more pokes from Fro. He's got a life lead now, no need to take any wild risks. Punish that. Ah!
Oh, you could see Sash was really kind of feeling that frustration at the end. He was doing a lot more random shit than he usually does.
That's the Guile matchup. You just got to take your time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Capitalize on mistakes, and then force him into making more mistakes by throwing out those flash kicks.
Yeah.
Big
flash kicks, sonic booms at stupid times.
It's all about waiting for them to, like, sort of putting them in situations where they panic and make mistakes. Is how you beat Guile.
Well, and it's ironic though, because it goes both ways for Guile as well, because the Guile is just sitting there waiting for people to do stupid shit. So, like, you know, you're waiting for Guile to wait for you to do, oh, nice one, oh, beautiful. You're waiting for Guile to do stupid shit while Guile's waiting for you to do stupid shit, and everyone's just waiting. And this is meeting of minds. Very nice.
Yes. Oh,
that was
DP. And the okie doke.
That was a beautiful round by Sash. Like, man, he did everything good then, didn't he? Amazing.
Oh no. Back medium punch. Bit of a
missed that anti-air.
There you go. That's what I want to see. Don't let her get away with any of that fake nonsense. Just big flash kicks. He should be flash kicking those V skills as well. They have zero vulnerability. You have a million years. Ooh, there we go. And give it back to him. That's the way. Here comes Cammy. Forward throw.
Very interesting change of dynamics. Like, Buffro was the first kind of 10-15 seconds. He was pushing. And now he's back on the defense.
Ooh.
Ooh. Very nice. Got the anti-air, that's what we want.
Yeah. Both players are one real confirm.
No meter for pretty much anyone, really. Oh, and the hooligan.
Ooh, and he's dead.
You don't see that very often.
Room takes the first game.
That was cool. That was a great battle. It was really good, actually. I enjoyed that fight a lot.
Bit of a slobber knocker in these losers finals. A very close first game. Was it straight rounds for Sash, or take a round? Because it felt like it was back and forth, but it wouldn't surprise me if it also was.
Well, in the individual rounds, there's so much change. Like, I guess with Guile as a character, you know, a lot of the Guile players switch so easily from that offense to turtle, whereas the camis don't. The camis just offense.
That's
but a Guile
so good in this game. You can do either.
And you can do it well, and you know, Buffro's really been doing that.
My one request of Buff Pro would be to work on those confirms, because he keeps getting the opportunities for big damage and then just not taking it. Ooh, one more hit till dead. Oh!
Somersault, double somersaults.
Pro's trying to wait for something. Ooh, he got what he wanted but didn't punish it.
Mm.
Round 2. Fight.
And yeah, Sash is he's playing the game plan. Which is exactly what you expect.
Yeah, it's just that. Well, you got to sort of just wait and try and get in. I feel like Cammy doesn't struggle with Guile as much as a lot of characters in this game would.
You know, I'm surprised he's going through for so many V skills. Like, you know,
it's projectile vulnerable, and Buff Pro isn't really stuffing it.
Yeah.
So I can see why
Well, that's it. It's like, you know, we're up to about number 4 or 5 this round, and it's like, it's quite punishable with pretty much anything. It's nicely done by Buffalo. He with a very clear life lead. Wow.
Let's see. Will this be a back and forth set? Bro needs to take this game right
Well,
now. He's in a real stiff. He's in a real stiff position if Sash manages to take this game.
Look, I can easily see it going 2-all and down to a final. Easily. But I think he needs to re-establish, which he kind of just did without X, is like get that offensive a little bit back. Like he can't just be blocking the Cammy.
Yeah, Fro is controlling the pace of the match at the moment. Oh, give me a punish.
Now. Somersaults. Oh, and the huge punish for that.
It was too far for the full punish, so he just took the damage he could get. I like that idea. Is anyone around now? Oh! One more touch. Fro has no meter. He can't DP now. Oh, just be patient, Sash. Just be patient. Don't throw out an air.
If Sash doesn't get this, I'll be surprised. Oh, but he threw that away, but he's got another meter built already.
Oh! Oh no!
Come on, Buffro. Oh man, these guys are just. Just wait! Just wait! Just wait! 10.
Oh no!
Oh, come on, man! Really?
Got the effort from
Oh wow! Sash moves one round closer.
That's 2-0.
To losers final.
Man, I like this Red Bull.
Or losers grand final. What's he up to now?
He's up. If he wins this set, he goes to grand final.
Oh, he's actually in losers final.
So grand finals if he wins this one.
So my bracket is a little bit behind. Oh yeah.
Oh, punish that. It's not a proper punish, but you'll take some damage. Oh, no confirm! I like that punish though, yeah, that was nice. Ooh, little counter hit confirm off the bazooka knee. Bang. Throwing away that V-meter. Oh, upside down kick, hit it like max range. Man, I don't miss the world that we lived in with the pre-nerf upside down kick. Oh, yeah. That was the worst. Wasn't it like 0 or plus or some shit?
You can combo into medium punch.
Yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous.
Still really good.
Ooh.
Oh, it's still really good now. It's just now it's not dumb good. The way it should be. It's like Akuma's forward heavy punch. Like it just shouldn't be as good as it was.
Nice blink punish there.
Ooh, that trade there. That was wonky. Flash kick. Back throw. Sash has been in this position before. Let's see if he can adjust and take this game.
Got V-trigger.
Yeah, he's got V-trigger ready now. He's also got super, so if Guile throws an errant boom, bang. That's damage. That'd be almost dead, actually. One confirm and he's dead.
Yeah, I mean,
especially with this Grey Light.
damage though. Wouldn't kill
Yeah,
him.
true. Or, offer
It might,
confirm now.
Yeah, it'd be close now.
Yeah, well, Sasha's, yeah. Should it,
Ooh.
but...
It looks like he's willing. He wants that. Oh, that's it, dead.
No!
Oh, he didn't take the.
No!
Should have spent the meter that could come back to haunt him.
All he had to do was mash. All he had to do was mash. And they would have done it.
There. Risky business. I know that the philosophy with a lot of high-level players in this game is
spend
if
it.
you have the bar and you can kill, dear God, spend it.
But
Like-
on the flip side, he got the round and he's now got a full critical ready to go.
Oh yeah, very, very greedy, but worked out for him, and now he's in an excellent position.
It did.
Bro seriously has his back against the wall now. Random spiral arrows. This Street Fighter 4. Oh, no confirm on the lights.
Oh!
There we go. That's a fun
There you go. See, that's what that saving the meter was worth. And I'll agree with that.
Big
Absolutely
man.
agree with that.
Yeah, I like that use of the meter. Ooh. Here he comes. Good tech. Ooh. Here comes the Kami V trigger.
Ooh, that could be it.
Dive kick, yeah, that's bad.
So
Oh, that was not the drop that he wanted, but just any touch. A touch
yeah.
is going to do it now.
I don't think he had the meter to do the EX DP on the end of the spiral arrow.
And he has it.
That's it.
He has
That's
it.
Grim going to grand finals.
Yep. Yeah. In loser's side, we have Staheli in winner's side, so we'll get him to ready up. Was that a 3-1?
3-0.
That was a 3-0.
Strong showing from Sash.
Yeah, very good.
And but we can't not talk about how well Fro did.
He did really well. What a great guy. As usual.
Yeah, so good stuff from him.
No, they've all been. They've all been good. I've got to
It's very
say.
disappointing. Yeah, it's very disappointing getting this deep, and then you know, not making it the distance. You know, getting so close but so far from the grand final. But you should still be proud of that. Any kind of showing like this in a tournament.
Third place is pretty damn impressive.
If he was in a tournament where there was money on the line, he'd have made that money. He would have got something.
Unless it was like Gfinity where they only play up for the first two.
True, but you know, most scenarios, third place. It's not a lot, but
Not a lot, but third place gets something. But no, that was an awesome effort.
yeah, no, great stuff from Fro.
It always is. I love watching.
Fledglings.
I love watching fledglings because everyone is always.
Yeah, that's why when it first started out, and was sort of trying to like get its feet under it. I was putting a lot of effort into being there every week because it's a lot of fun to watch, and then it's so good for the guys that are these lower ranks because the improvement that you've seen, like from when Fledgling started to now, for example, Staheli, who happens to be in grand finals, is massive. I remember he was playing. I think he played Cammy prior to Ed coming out. Cammy or like Karen, I think.
Oh, gee, that just depresses me. You know, I'm in bronze today, I think. Once again.
But and since Ed came out and he started picking up Ed, he's just improved exponentially. So it's good to see.
Who are we betting on here? I reckon it could be Sasha's night tonight.
Both of these guys have played extremely well tonight. Good conversion.
They're both so solid. And yeah, Sash particularly, he's been around for a long time, and he's just such a solid cami. Like, he's not going to miss anything, apart from the occasional punish, like that punish.
Yeah, went for a cheeky reset instead into back throw, which I'm not sure because he could have just killed.
He could have, but maybe I reckon probably what happened is that he missed the punish, and then just took advantage of it anyway. But he's
Yeah,
still.
the American turned it into an American reset.
I was gonna say he still has a critical, but he doesn't anymore.
Yeah, meter gone. Ooh, -2, good challenge. Ooh, that little jab hands, confirm, I like that.
Oh man, that's such a fucking Bronx thing to do. What is that move called, Nez? Where they charge it up and they kind of dash psycho, whatever, and then you guess whether they're gonna throw or do an XDP. Like it's the most like fucking Bronx thing.
It's -2, so always press your 3-frame afterwards. And you can safely meaty Ed with a 3-frame because his DP is too slow.
That one.
So always just, and this is a tip to everybody, always Ed just in that scenario, press your 3-frame.
Okay.
There we go, should be able to close out here.
Yeah, no, that should be game 1. That was a strong round.
Oh! Spends it all, but worth it. Obviously.
RIP. First game to Saheli. That was a close one. I liked it. Exciting stuff from both players.
Yeah, very nice match. So we've got a Dragon Ball Fighter Z tournament coming up.
We do actually. We'll
tomorrow,
go into the details
allegedly.
about that tomorrow. We'll go into the details about that after the set, because then we can give the full spiel without not disrupting the match. But it is exciting stuff. So I'm going to be definitely heavily involved in that one. I think I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So back to it. Ooh, Staley got the dive kick, no confirm, was a bit too far for the jab.
Again, like I gotta say I played Cammy for a while. I like her.
DP.
Apart from being too angry, but such a solid Cammy, isn't it?
Yeah, I like Sasha's Cammy. Sasha's one of those guys that I reckon could end up graduating. Very, like, in the near future.
Oh, look, I've no doubt.
Staheli too as well, he's improved a ton. He's playing really well today. Back to neutral, you can see he's fishing that Mitria confirm now. Ooh, the random spiral arrow. Ooh! Alright, what's the setup? Little corpse up? He was trying to bait a DP. What is happening? That was, meaty instant overhead.
I don't really know what happened there.
Was that,
No.
Nez, was that a good use of the V-trigger? Or...
Yeah, it seemed to be pretty good. You got the corner pressure, closed it out.
And he got a confirm off of it because he baited the throw. And it ran into him and he ate it. Oh, there you go. No jumping at Ed, ever.
Oh.
And yes, big DP. Another one. Oh, I was expecting a DP from Sash then. Same side. Good interrupt. Ooh, random hands.
Oh.
Game 2 to Saheli. This is looking strong now.
Yeah, 1 game away from winning his second Fledglings.
Yeah. Exciting stuff. Have we confirmed that he's won one before?
I'm like 90% sure. I haven't looked, but I'm pretty confident that I remember it was Scythe versus an Ed player, and I'm pretty sure it was him. And it was Scythe versus an Ed player when Scythe won as well, actually. But
Yeah.
there was
I'm sure
when
Scythe
he
will
came
be out to the archives to follow that up. If we
Yeah.
not, it's like...
One of our lovely...
it was the heli. I'm confident in saying.
I think so. There haven't been many of the other Eds that have been consistently entering, like Staheli has. So it'll be interesting to see.
Damage.
Plus frames. Ooh. Staheli trying to bait like something with his standing roundhouse, I think. By the Sash, I'm confused. -2. Ooh, backdash.
Oh, that
Ooh,
little
no.
gap in that string is not the gap that he wanted.
Oh, no.
Oh, now that should be...
no.
Come on.
Kill him. There you go.
That's what you want.
Good stuff. Finally makes the crush counter punish work when it matters. That's the first time he hasn't whiffed on that standing roundhouse crush counter punish, which is good stuff to see. Oh, good interrupt on the jab. Don't let him get away with it. No, spiral arrow confirmed though. That back medium punch anti-air, man. It's still like, it's not ridiculous like it was, but it's still a serviceable anti-air.
Oh yeah, it's good. Certain matchups, it's still like crushes.
And you can still get the dash under at the right spacing as well. Which is disgusting. Ooh,
Walk up, yeah. That was a shot. Walk up. Stand me punch. Oh! So what she would have said. No! Ah!
Gotta keep challenging that. Even though you ate the DP before, you gotta keep challenging that.
Oh, nice interrupt.
Ooh, yeah, I like that interrupt. No V-trigger for Ed now. This is a good position for Sash to be in. However... Oh, that could be it. He's dead.
Sash could have actually closed that game out if he had souped it up.
Yeah.
So, hold on a second. Psycho Upper though, when did the invisibility frame start?
EX, frame 1.
Frame 1. Yeah, so the one that you were that conversation we were just having before where it was Psycho Upper.
It's frame 1, but it's a very slow... How do you explain how you can safely meet it with a frame 1? I don't know how to... Because it is invincible frame 1.
Doesn't matter, it's the grand final now.
Basically, whatever frame data is irrelevant, just press your 3, other than press your 3 frame medium.
Okay.
That's all that matters. Why? Who cares? Just know that it works.
Oh, look at this though! Oh!
There you go.
And he brings it back. It's not gonna kill though, it's not gonna kill.
And Ed has super as
that
well.
That will though.
Ah, there you go. Game on the board for Staheli.
No, for Sash.
What am I doing? Game on the board for Sash.
But that's good. Only, what, 5 more or something for him to actually take the whole tournament?
Yeah, he's got to win. He's got to win 2 more without dropping a game to reset the bracket. And then he has to win 3
another
more.
2, yeah. Or another 2. Of 3.
Ooh. Forward throw, dash up. That's not real.
Oh.
Staheli is definitely on the offensive, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
And
I think
Sash
he smelled
is...
blood. Ooh, that was cheeky. Is that going to kill?
Oh, on the perfect.
We got
5 golden letters.
Giving you
Unbelievable.
a bit of potassium. Ooh. Back up a little bit. He's slowing down now, which is interesting. Oh, I say that, but there's a big jump in. Spend the bar. Corner carry and B meter build. That's plus.
Oh, it's so hard to watch. So hard to watch.
That counter hit confirm was sick, yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's down. Instant arrow hit, good tag.
Almost double perfect.
It could be, it could be. Is this going to end on a... Ah, he went for it! I like the idea.
Punish?
There
you go.
There you go.
We have it, Staheli, second
Staheli.
champion. Straight through win inside. Didn't drop a set. So
No.
Super strong. Really
Good
good
to
stuff.
see. Yeah, really strong Ed.
Yeah. One more win and he will have graduated.
Yeah, I know.
Bands.
This is when they start sandbagging.
But,
nah, it's good to see him graduate.
It was hard. I think it was really hard to watch because Sash had played so well throughout the whole tournament. We were watching him in quite a few matches through losers. And I thought in that last one, he really kind of shut down. You could see, especially that perfect.
Had a read on him, I think, and it got his head a little bit. But good job by Sash, though. He keeps getting closer and closer to winning that elusive Fledgling's title.
Oh, absolutely! Such a nice gammy.
And congratulations to Staheli again. Very well played. It's good to see him reach the top once again.
Awesome.
Anyway, quickly before we go. Like our Heart Professor alluded to, we are running a Dragon Ball Fighter Z Fighters tournament.
Tomorrow night? Is it happening?
8:30. I believe so. We've organised... I believe it's been organised. We will let you know tomorrow.
Cool.
I believe there's a few minor complications we're still trying to figure
So
out.
exciting. I think we need someone to actually stream it.
Yeah, so if you do want to help us stream Dragon Ball Fighters, it'll be on PC.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a PC copy of Dragon Ball Fighters and you are willing to stream it, we would really appreciate the help.
Otherwise, I might have to buy it. We'll see how we go. But on the upside, we do have a free we have a Dragon Ball Z T-shirt that I picked up when we were in Adelaide, to give away to the winner of the initial Dragon.
Oh, I got to enter that now. I want that T-shirt. Bro.
It's not a great T-shirt, but you know, a T-shirt it is nonetheless.
It's a novelty item.
Why not?
So no. So look forward to that. Tune in tomorrow, same time.
Same place.
Dragon Ball action. Same time, same place. And remember, this whole tournament, if you want to watch it again, will be going up on the Team WP YouTube channel.
Which is, youtube.com/TeamWP now. Thank you very much.
Custom URL, so thank you everybody for subscribing. We've earned that one now. And we have lots of information about the team on our website, which is teamwp.online.
Yep.
Check that out. Calendar for the year, events, stuff like that, information about members, things like that. And then, before we go, if you want to support us and support what we're doing, there is a subscribe button on the Twitch channel and there is a donate button. However, remember that everything you donate and everything that comes from subscription goes straight into the player pool. There's no profiting here. It's all about getting people to play.
No, we're definitely losing a lot of money on this. So I can guarantee you that. But what we want to do is send people out to, compete internationally, ideally. We've had great results. We've just been to Japan. We're going to Melbourne pretty damn soon.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is make Australia stronger.
Yeah.
So
which is the end goal.
The end goal.
All of your support is appreciated.
Certainly is. And even if you don't have any money, come and just join the Discord or watch the YouTube. Say hi and play us. That's what we want. Cool.
All right. I think that's it for the night.
Certainly
my name
is.
Tom Scott, aka Baby Rider. You can find me on Twitter at It's Baby Rider. Please follow me. I'm pretty cool. I do cool stuff.
Thank you, Tom Scott. I'm Heart Professor. That was Nez very quietly there. And we'll see you all for Dragon Ball Z tomorrow night.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.